Hey guys, right here I have a 2014 BMW 428i Gran Coupe Sport Line. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car if you leave the light switch on automatic. And as you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car and pressing and hold on the lock button, the side mirrors will automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, the side mirrors will automatically fold out again. Also, if you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all four windows simultaneously, and to roll them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Very convenient in this hot weather. The 428i Gran Coupe does come standard with BMW's Comfort Access, which is basically BMW's version of a keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The doors are currently unlocked. Press this ribbed area to lock the doors. Long press the ribbed area to fold the side mirrors in. And to unlock the doors, simply tap the area behind the door handles. The windows dip down a little bit to clear for height as you open the doors. And yes, all four windows in this 428i Gran Coupe are frameless. Comfort Access does not only bring you keyless entry, it does bring you keyless start as well. Just make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The 4 Series Gran Coupe comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard on the Sport line is a sports leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips at the 10 and 2 o'clock positions and red stitching going around the inner rim of the wheel. The only transmission available for the 428i Gran Coupe in Malaysia is an 8-speed sports automatic with Steptronic manual shifting. To engage drive, put your foot on the brake, hit the unlock button on the right side of the gear lever and pull the lever all the way down. Clicking it over to the left while in drive activates sport mode, and tipping it up or down while in sport mode activates the Steptronic mode. You can shift either via the plus and minus down by the gear lever or via the pedal shifters on the back of the top 2 steering wheel spokes. The left pedal downshifts while the right pedal upshifts. For reverse, click the lever back into drive, hit the unlock button and push the lever all the way up. Upon engaging reverse, the passenger side mirror tilts down to curb view, the parking sensors activate, and its diagram shows up on the 8.8-inch iDrive display front and center of the dashboard. For park, hit the P button on top of the gear lever. The row of buttons to the right of the gear lever perform a number of functions. The bottommost button enables the parking sensors and its diagram to be turned on or off manually, while the topmost button, if pressed once, activates the traction control, and if the same button is pressed for a longer period of time, the car's stability control will be deactivated. The switch in between these two buttons is for the driving experience control driving modes. There are 4 modes on offer: Eco Pro, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. Eco Pro gears the car towards better fuel consumption, Comfort is the default mode, Sport alters the settings to provide drivers with a more engaging drive, and Sport Plus turns off most of the driving aids and gives drivers the most dynamic feeling when driving. In terms of safety, the 428i Gran Coupe offers 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, dynamic stability control, automatic stability control, cornering brake control, dynamic traction control, dynamic braking lights, immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Now, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. The bonnet release mechanism in the 4 Series Gran Coupe is similar to the one in the current mini hatchback, as well as the 1, 2, and 3 Series BMWs. Pull the lever once to pop the bonnet open, and pull it a second time to release the catch holding the bonnet to the body of the car. The slits that you see on the front fenders here are functional. BMW calls these slits air breathers. Air breathers work in tandem with a pair of slits right by the lower edges of the front bumper called air curtains. Their function is to reduce aerodynamic drag around the front end and simultaneously increase fuel efficiency. Malaysian market 428i Gran Coupe Sport lines get 18-inch double-spoke style 397 light alloy rims wrapped in Pirelli Cinturato P7 225/45 R18 run-flat tyres as standard. Ventilated disc brakes are found at all 4 corners, while for the suspension, McPherson struts are found in front, and at the back there is a multi-link setup. An adaptive M suspension is also standard issue for the Sport line. All throughout its lifespan, two-door versions of BMW's compact executive cars have been known as the 3 Series. However, BMW's recent update for its naming strategy means that odd-numbered series are now for hatchbacks, saloons, and estates, while even-numbered series are for coupes, convertibles, and 4-door coupes. Hence, when BMW launched the current F30 3 Series, coupes and convertibles were no longer known as the 3 Series. They were known as the 4 Series instead. With this generation, BMW also launched a new body style, the 4 Series Gran Coupe, a 4-door coupe for those who want the stylishness of the 4 Series without losing the practicality of the 4 doors a 3 Series saloon offers. The 4 Series Gran Coupe gets the F36 codename, and it follows in the footsteps of its bigger brother, the F06 6 Series Gran Coupe. The 428i Gran Coupe gets BMW's N20 B20 2-litre dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 engine. This engine features a twin-scroll turbo setup, Vanos variable valve timing, Valvetronic variable valve lift, and direct injection. It produces 245 horsepower between 5000 and 6500 RPM and 350 Nm of torque between 1250 and 4800 RPM. It takes 6 seconds from standstill to 100 km per hour, and top speed is rated at 250 km per hour. With a 60-litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption for this model is said to be 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers, and carbon dioxide emissions is 149 grams per kilometer. The 428i Gran Coupe is rear-wheel drive. The 4 Series Gran Coupe made its Malaysian debut during the middle of June 2014. It arrives in two variants, the 428i Gran Coupe Sport line and the 428i Gran Coupe M Sport. Exterior features of the 428i Gran Coupe includes automatic auto-leveling by xenon projector headlights, automatic wipers, front and rear fog lights, front and rear parking sensors, LED daytime running lights, LED rear lights, LED indicators on the sides, and LED number plate lights. Matte black side frames, high-gloss black kidney grille slats, black chrome dual exhaust pipes, and trim elements on the front and rear bumper as well as air intakes, also finished in high-gloss black, are all part of the Sport line trim.
You do have some storage down here with a bottle holder. Right up here you do have your speaker. And right here you do have your window lock, window controls. All of them are fully automatic in both ways, as well as your mirror controls. To the right of your headlight switch, you do have the lever to adjust the brightness of your interior at night. And down below, you do have some storage. Right above the bonnet release lever, you have the button to open up your powered rear hatch. BMW Sport door sills. And the driver's seat in this 428i Gran Coupe Sport line does come standard with full powered adjustments. Together with 2% memory, all of your controls are down here. You even do have the controls for the side bolstering support. There are manual thigh support extensions for the front two seats. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she drives. The 428i Gran Coupe does come standard with a dual zone automatic climate control system. All of your controls are located right here. It is quite simple to use. You do have your fan speed in the middle, different modes for the driver's side, different modes for the passenger side, front and rear defrost, recirculation, air conditioning, driver side temperature with your maximum air conditioning, as well as your passenger side temperature with automatic mode.
The 428i Gran Coupe comes as standard with BMW's Navigation System Professional, featuring an 8.8-inch display, navigation, BMW apps, BMW Live, BMW Teleservices, and various media connectivity options. The Sportline variant gets a hi-fi loudspeaker system with 9 speakers producing 205 watts of power.
For stock sound system, the speakers in the 428i Gran Coupe sure does pack a punch. The 8.8-inch screen right above is actually controlled using your set of controls down here with your media, radio, menu, telephone and navigation shortcut buttons, your back and option buttons, and this iDrive knob in the center that now features a revised touch interface right on top. The knob still goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to the left, scrolls to the right, and clicks down for enter. For more thorough look at how this whole system works, do check out my other BMW videos with the same revised iDrive touch knob and the updated screen. I will post a couple of links in the description box below. Right below the hazard light switch, you do have your central locking. And right here, you do have your volume and power knob, selecting your different modes, selecting between FM, AM, your 8 shortcut buttons. These 8 buttons, you can program it to store your favorite radio station, your favorite contact, your navigation address and all that. You also do have a CD player down below. It is MP3 compatible. Seat track buttons and your eject button. As shown earlier, this car does come with power folding mirrors, on the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your cruise control and the right spoke houses your various audio controls. You do have your volume via the plus and minus, selecting your different sources, going through your different tracks or radio stations via this wheel right here. Right down here you do have your on-hook, off-hook buttons for the Bluetooth telephone system as well as your voice control. Help!
To hear the voice commands in the table displayed, say voice commands. To obtain general information on voice inputs, say help with voice input. To hear important short commands with examples, say help with examples.
Cancel! Now if you activated voice control and you did not know what to say, just ask for help and the system will walk you through it. You do have your indicator controls on the left, stall, and the button at the end of the indicator stall actually controls your multi-information display in the instrument cluster. Right now the display is turned off, but you can display your range, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, average speed, date, and back to turning the display off. Down below, to the left you do have your mileage and to the right your trip meter. Right above you do have your time and outside temperature. On the right stalk you do have your wiper controls and the button at the end of the wiper stalk activates your automatic wipers. The steering wheel in this 428i Gran Coupe is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it via this lever right here. And if you locate the button above the start-stop engine button, it actually activates or deactivates your auto start-stop system. If this system is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or a traffic jam to save that extra bit of petrol or diesel depending on what the car is running on. Right down here, you do have some storage as well as a lighter or power outlet depending on what you use it for. A couple of cup holders, adjustable center armrest with storage down below, as well as your auxiliary and USB ports. Auto dimming, rear view mirror, and you do have LED interior lights. There is a sun visor for the driver's side with a vanity mirror and LED lights. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. You do have some storage down there with your window control right above. BMW door sills for the back. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. I do have a little bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. I do get about this much leg room. However, headroom is not as good. I only get about this much, and it's probably due to the sloping rear roof line. I still do get storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear aircon vents, a power outlet down below, rear center armrest with cup holders, and hooks on the ceiling for both sides. Now there are 4 ways to open up the powered rear hatch in this 428i Gran Coupe. There's the button inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on. There is a touchpad right beneath the BMW badge on the rear hatch itself. There is the button on the key fob. And also, due to the comfort access function, you can wave your foot underneath the rear bumper. The car will detect it, and the rear hatch will rise up as well.
With the rear seat backs in place, boot space in the 4 Series Gran Coupe measures 480 litres. Folding the rear seat backs down increases the boot space to 1300 litres. To the right of the boot, there is a storage net, and to the left, there is a strap and a cargo hook to keep items in place, and also a power outlet. There is a bit of storage underneath the boot floor. There is also a 2-part cargo cover that keeps items in the boot secure from prying eyes.
You do have adjustable headrests front and rear, and the rear seats do fold. They fold 60-40. Just locate the levers on either sides of the outer seat headrests, pull it, and then flip the seat back down. BMW sport door sills on this side as well. And the front passenger seat does get the same set of adjustments as the driver's side. It just loses out on the memory setting. You still do get your powered side bowstring support, as well as your manual tie support. Lockable glove box. It is of a nicer size. You get a vanity mirror and LED light for this side's sun visor as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2014 BMW 428i Gran Coupe Sportline. Thanks for watching and goodbye.